All right, the schedules are out, and some teams got a little more creative with the reveal than others. Here's the best of the best from NBA schedule release day.
The Hawks schedule just dropped today, so I'm going to do their opponents as Bird, American Crow.
Just got our schedule. Meet me at the top of the Sears Tower so I can give it to you.
All right. So good.
Benny, you tweaking.
Today we're studying the ancient texts of NBA Twitter. Let's dive in.
This one was funny.
What you gonna do?
That's still a thing. It is. You're still into it.
This one was cool.
My last name is actually pronounced Wagler and not Wagler. Wishing.
This one was good. Wagler, great with the media
I wish
already.
everyone knew my name.
Classic. The villain.
We play everyone.
There you go. I like that.
That one was good.
That's actually pretty good.
And that's very Dylan. Fits.
Sold that.
All right, hey, it's been a long time coming in Minnesota. The Timberwolves announced Kevin Garnett's number 21 is finally headed to the rafters this February when the Celtics are in town. Perk, what will that moment mean?
Oh, it's about damn time, but it would mean everything for Kevin Garnett. He's been waiting on this moment. The city of Minnesota has been waiting on this moment. The organization has been waiting on this moment. I just can't wait to be there to watch my brother get his jersey, another jersey, up in the Raptors.
KG, 1 of 1. All right, we have some breaking news coming into NBA today. The Cleveland Cavaliers are trading Dennis Schröder and cash to the Charlotte Hornets for Tre Mann. This would be Schroeder's 12th team, so we got to get our panel's thoughts on it. All right, Ramona, the Cavs still have business to make with the beard, James Harden. He's still an unrestricted free agent. Yeah. What does this trade specifically signify to you?
I think this is interesting because they're also trying to get Peyton Watson, and this is obviously a salary saving move, and this maybe gives them a little more in the Peyton Watson sweepstakes. But this is interesting. James Harden's a company man. He's going to be fine. He's waiting around all summer. They have an understanding that's going to get done, but this allows them to continue to be in this sweepstakes with Peyton Watson, which has just gone on and on and on.
Definitely has. All right, the Dream, by the way, made a statement last night against the Sun. We're going to take a look at that. Well, we're a month and a half into the offseason, and the Warriors are one of 4 teams to not acquire any active NBA players, which, of course, excludes rookies from the draft. That's on the heels of an important extension date for Steph Curry, as the 4-time champ is eligible as of August 29th to sign a 2-year, $136.7 million extension with the Dubs. General Manager Mike Dunleavy spoke a few days ago on Steph's future.
I'm pretty confident Steph will finish his career here, but ultimately it's his call, his decision. Whether that's allowing his contract to run out and move on, or look, if he comes to me and wants to be moved, Joe and I will talk it through it. We wouldn't love it, but he's earned the right to do where he wants to do those things. So, but as far as the messaging or any idea that he would be anywhere else, that's not a thing we're looking at or he's looking at.
I wish you guys could have seen Ramona's face when he was saying all of that. If he wants to be moved, we'll move it. Obviously, people on X and social media started conspiracy theories. Tim, what do you make of it?
I just don't understand why the general manager put that out in the air. I don't think this was some well thought out point that Mike Dunleavy was making. I think he was just speaking and not thinking, to be honest with you. If you're going to talk about trading or having a not just a superstar, a legend, an icon, talking about moving on from him, doesn't Steph need to be the one to start that conversation? Why is the general manager putting that out in the air and putting Steph in a position where what do you think he's going to be bombarded with on media day? Questions about this.
Look, as somebody who often talks too much and needs to be told by the producer in my ear to rap, I empathize, right? I understand, but
happens to all of us.
Can't do that. The way he said it was like he just kept going too, and he was trying to dismount, oh, maybe I shouldn't go there. Nobody's trading Steph Curry. Steph's not asking to be traded. He's going to sign an extension. The Warriors have 6 of their 7 next first-round draft picks, and the one that they don't fully have, they have up to 1 to 20. They're in pretty good position going forward. Yes, I know Jimmy Butler's out, but they're building around Steph. Steve Kerr came back for one last ride here. I don't know why he even went there.
Yeah, in dramatic fashion. Would Steve Kerr come back? Yes, he's coming back. Okay, so let's assume that Steph Curry is signing that extension and staying in Golden State. Perk, how do you feel about where they lie right now in the realm of NBA teams?
I was just about to ask Ramona, are we sure that they're building around Steph Curry? Because if they were, then he would actually have a championship roster around him. I mean, let's be honest here. Like, Mike Dunleavy needs to do his damn job. The Warriors hasn't been relevant since Bob Myers was leading the charge. And when I say relevant, that means actually being able to compete for a championship. What moves has he made that has scared the rest of the league or has had Steph Curry walking into the arena with a confidence level of we actually could get it done? I know some people may say Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler was popular, and there's no knock to him, but he wasn't a powerful move. I heard they was in the sweepstakes for Giannis. I heard they was in the thing. Bob Myers, usually when he's in the sweepstakes, he actually goes and get that player and find a way to get it done. You're talking about a guy in Steph Curry who played at an all-NBA level last year when he was healthy. It's on Mike Dunleavy to do his job and surround him with the pieces that he needs to actually go compete for a title and get out of a tough Western Conference.
Tim disagrees, it sounds like, on the Jimmy Butler point.
Yeah, on that point, the broader take I definitely agree with. But that was a big swing that they took on Jimmy Butler. And look, Jimmy and Steph in the lineup together, the Warriors are 42-18. Unfortunately, that's not a lot of games over a season and a half. They were 22-5 with those guys in the lineup in the rest of the regular season right after the trade. Unfortunately, those guys couldn't stay healthy together during the playoffs. But I just don't want to diminish that they did take a massive swing at Jimmy Butler and that it was impactful, just they haven't been healthy.
Look, they really did try to get Giannis. They offered 4 first-round draft picks for Giannis. Milwaukee just didn't take that offer. They tried to get Jaren Jackson Jr. They didn't offer enough. Utah gave more for him. I mean, they've been trying. They just haven't succeeded so far.
All right, well, Steph is heading into that 18th season.
You're not trying hard enough.
Steph heading into that 18th season. Of course, he's been with the Golden State Warriors the whole time. He'll be one of 7 players to play at least 18 seasons, all with a single franchise in NBA history. Now welcoming in our senior writer who covers the Warriors very closely, Anthony Slater. What can you tell us about their plans for Steph Curry and Mike's comments?
Well, number one, I can tell you I was on that call the other day, that virtual call. It was a good read by y'all. It was casual. I'm sure you guys could tell with just like the setup, right? It was just like a little like Zoom work call type thing. And he kind of, wound himself into the corner that he didn't need to go. But I just say it's not as